A U.S. appeals court has upheld a decision blocking President Trump's revised travel ban on people from 6 mainly Muslim nations. Aram has this story.
The ruling dents Mr. Trump's efforts to implement his travel ban, but it is not the final knockout punch, as the president still has the Supreme Court as a last hope to make his travel ban happen. The Trump administration has already asked the Supreme Court to revive the ban, and Press Secretary Sean Spicer expressed confidence during a White House briefing on Monday.
We continue to be confident that the president's executive order to protect this country is fully lawful and ultimately will be upheld by the Supreme Court.
In its ruling, the Ninth Circuit Court said immigration, even for the president, is not a one-person show, concluding that Mr. Trump exceeded the scope of the authority delegated to him by Congress by issuing the executive order. The court said the revised order, which Mr. Trump described as watered down in a tweet last week, was still in violation of provisions that prohibit nationality-based discrimination. The court said the Trump administration failed to show that people, including refugees coming from mainly Muslim nations, would hurt American interests. Spicer, however, defended the order, saying the ban was needed to protect Americans from terrorism.
I think we can all attest that these are very dangerous times, and we need every available tool at our disposal to prevent terrorists from entering the United States and committing acts of bloodshed and violence.
One item of the executive order the appeals court did allow was for the government to review the vetting process for people entering the U.S., something the earlier Hawaii ruling had blocked. The court also didn't mention if the ban breached the U.S. Constitution, and even said courts should be extremely careful not to issue unnecessary constitutional rulings, apparently referring to the previous ruling by the district court in Hawaii. However, this still does not help Mr. Trump's agenda, and the buck has now been passed to the Supreme Court, which will take into account all of the lower court's rulings. Aram, Arirang News.